My screen is visible. Okay. I'm just doing motor start stop logic. So I'll just do like once you start, motor will start running, and after 10 seconds, I wanted to show an alarm like that. So first in simulation, let me check. So I'm going to start. So yes, so after 10 seconds, so you can see it is working. Okay. So now just let's test this logic. Sorry, let's import the tags. So for that, you need to create symbol configuration. So I think you all know. Right click on the application, click on symbol configuration. So if you have any doubt, please stop me and you can ask me to repeat or explain the topic again. So all the variables which you wanted on Scada, you can just select them. So I'm selecting all the variables start, stop, run, and then fault. Okay. Let me load it to the controller. Okay. It's in the same series, so we can go online. Okay, it's asking for firmware upgrade because of firmware mismatch. Okay, let it get upgraded. Just keep the PLC in stop mode and go to version information and update the firmware. We'll just wait for some 2-3 minutes. We'll just wait till the firmware gets updated. So, what is faceplate? Have you all heard of this faceplate? Okay. So, usually, when we have like 10 motors or 10 any field instruments, excuse me, to be monitored, it's very difficult for you to create 10 different screens and then link all those. So, we can create only one screen and then link those 10 different instruments tags to it. So, we can discuss that point also now. Okay. So this is done now. I will download the program. Okay, so I have loaded the program. Okay, now let's go into the Zenon. Let's go to the variable driver, add ABB AC500 driver. Okay, and then here keep this as same. Go to settings. So you can choose as symbolic addresses only. Here timestamp. If you want, you can choose from PLC, or if you want, you can choose from driver. Okay, and then click on new. Here for V3 PLC, we need to choose gateway and version V3. If you're choosing V2 PLC and Zenon Scada, we need to choose V2.3. Clear? If it's V3 PLC, you'll choose version V3. If it's V2, you'll choose V2.3. And then on the primary address, you need to mention PLC IP address. And then you'll click on OK. So once you have added, then again go to this driver, right click. So right click here, and then you need to do import variables from driver. Okay. Click on PLC, click on next, select that. You have to choose all the symbols. So we'll do star star and then finish. So you can see what are all the variables that was there in the PLC. Everything has been there. So you can just select everything, click on add, and then click OK. So when you go under variables, you can see all those variables have been added. So you can give aliasing name so that this 192.168.0.10.application.pou will be removed. Okay. Any doubt how to import the tags from PLC to SCADA? Anyone? Okay. PLC side, any doubt? PLC side is clear, no? That you have to create a symbol configuration and save it. So here, let me delete it. Okay, so I have deleted. Go to driver. Okay, click on add new driver. So you'll get so many. Go to ABB. Then go to ABB AC500. Click OK. Then you'll get the configuration. Go to settings bar. Select symbolic address. This timestamp you can choose anything, PLC or driver, anything. If you have a battery in PLC, choose PLC. Otherwise, better go for driver. Okay. Then click on new. Here, if you want, you can put an alias. So if you put alias, whatever you saw there, 192.168, 0.10.application, that whole name will be replaced with alias. Okay, so maybe I will show you here PLC1. Okay, this is optional. Alias is optional. Next, for V3 PLCs, you will choose gateway and V3. For V2 PLC, you will choose gateway and V2.3. Clear? Next, you need to enter the PLC IP address. If it's a standalone system, you will enter only one address. Have you worked on redundant systems? So you would have worked on HA, right? So that time you will have primary and secondary. That time primary PLC address here, secondary here, and that tag is there, no? That HA mod primary tag. So that tag you have to copy paste here. Okay, so now we're doing single, so we'll enter the PLC IP address. So this is my PLC IP address, right? Click on OK. Then again click on OK. So now we have just added the driver. Now we need to import the tags. So right click on that driver, import variables from driver. Then it will ask PLC or XML. You have to choose PLC. Click on next. Select that. It's already selected. Then here which are all you want to import. So if you do star star means everything it will import. If you want to import only changed variables, that time you can choose your only changed and give the names. Okay, now since we are importing first time, I will import all. Give finish. So If your symbol configuration is right, then all those tags will come here. Okay. So just select everything, click on add. So you could have seen since I've given alias name, that whole thing has gone, that IP address and all. And click OK, where it went. Then you can go to variables and check. You can see. Understood? Any doubt? Now let's create that motor page, start, stop, and motor, and let's see it's communicating or not. Okay. So let's go into screens. Let me go to motor control. So probably let me do here one button. As of now, I'll do without faceplate. Then maybe we'll do faceplate. Okay. So cancel. I'll give. Sorry. Go to text. So I'll give start. Okay. So go to start. Now I want to link a tag. So you should come here under variable or function. Before, so here default it will be as a function. If you want to make it a link a tag, you need to go to this write or set value. Okay. And then you need to tick on push button. Sorry, you need to tick on switch and then push button. Okay. I repeat, if you want to use a button as a push button, go to the properties, write set value, enable the switch push button, then come back here. You can see the variable will be highlighted. Go there and link your tag. So your tag is start. Click on OK. So this is start. Any doubt? You have raised your hand. Similarly for stop also.
Ma'am, can you
Go.
please repeat it again?
Which one?
That setting.
Yeah,
Push
I'll do
button.
for stop. No, I'll just show you. So I've added a button, stop button. We have seen even for changing the switch also we had used this button. Now I want to link a tag. For that, you should go to properties, write set value option. My screen is visible now, bottom.
Yes, ma'am.
Enable switch option, enable push button option. Okay. Come back to variable or function and link your variable.
Ma'am, if it is a toggle button,
You can only make it as a switch. Enable only switch.
then it is work as a toggle.
Hmm. Okay, this is start and this is stop. Now let me put a motor symbol. Okay. See, I'm just doing for understanding the concept. I'm not just doing any beautification. Okay. So I'll just take one motor. Let's see which motor is good looking. Let me add this motor array. So drag and drop. So this is where you will use it for this, what do you say, faceplate one. So as of now, we will not show that. I'll just skip it. Okay. So for this symbol, I need to now link a tag, right? So go to fill color. So in the fill color, I can link the tag. One second. Instead of fill color. Again, if you want to be visibility on, you can do the visibility. Okay. Now we'll go to fill. This was run. Okay, so you can see here when it is off, it will be red. When it is on, it will be green. So go to here and you can change the colors. Is that clear? That motor will change its color.
Okay, ma'am.
Then we'll also have to show alarm, right? So for that, you need to go to your first let's check this, then I'll show you the alarm. So let's run it. Okay, I'll go to motor screen. Okay, so you can see the motor is stopped, so it is red in color. I'll click on start. What happened? It's not getting, huh? So you can see it is on. Now I will stop. It's off. Okay, start, stop. Okay, so I can also put dynamic text also. Where is this? So you can put here stop running like that dynamic text. Go to elements. You can use dynamic text. So you can use this run tag. Okay, and then you come here. There's an option for you to make it like stop or run. Just a minute. This is the text. Display text. Okay, let's see that. Now we saw after 10 minutes you need to get the alarm, right? So for that you need to go to the variables. So you need to select the tag which you want to create alarms. Okay, I repeat, for alarms, go to that particular tags and the variables. Go to limit values. Okay, and then here you need to choose limit value, minimum, and when you want it to appear. So whether you want to appear when maximum or minimum. So when it's maximum, you want to appear, right? It. So you can make it as where you want to occur. Tick here in alarm message list. This is color is okay. So you want It's a boolean, so it will have two limit value, minimum and maximum. So when it is maximum, you want to appear in alarm message list. So you will untick here and you will tick it here under limit value 2. Okay, so you untick this one. So when limit value is active, when it is high, you need to appear in alarm message list, and you can acknowledge here. You'll select the tag, you'll set the limit value and make it as in alarm message list. Okay, so you just save it, you do this create. So now since already our this one is there, you just reload it, so the projects gets reloaded. So now I'm going to start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you can see after 10 seconds this alarm has come. So we can also there rewrite what should be your alarm text, alarm condition. So all that you can program it. Clear about alarms?
Madam, can you please repeat it again one more time?
Okay. So already you can see in SOE system events, everything is getting logged. Modify spontaneous value like you're clicking start button, you're clicking stop button. You have reloaded the project. Everything has been getting noted here. See, if you want to set any variable as alarm, okay, just go to variables, go to alarms. Sorry, go to the tag, then come under limit values. Since it's a boolean value, it will have two limit values only, either 0 or 1. For 0, if you want an alarm, then you have to tick this and tick this in alarm message list and acknowledge. So I don't want for 0. I want for limit value 1. So I'll go for this limit value. I will enable this. When this limit value is active, that is when that tag is 1, I want it to appear in alarm message list. Clear? And if you want to display any message, I can write it here. Understood, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
So
ma'am.
let me show that text also is coming or not. So since I've done changes, let me reload it. I'll go to motor. I'll just stop it. I will start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So you can see green color is the acknowledged one. Red is the active alarm. Okay. We can see the text also started coming. Clear? So here you can see totally how many alarms, how many are not acknowledged. So you can just select it and do here acknowledge. So you can see total only one is left. Again, when I go here under motor, if I stop, that alarm will be green and it's disappeared because I have cleared that like that. Okay. So here you can go to filter and do these settings which I told you. You want bring buffer or historic data, maximum last 100 false, that you can save it. So you can see everything will appear. Okay. Any doubt regarding alarms? So maybe we'll create one more alarm with respect to the integer value. Okay. You're able to understand, right? Mm. Okay. Yes. There will be this export option something. Second. There's this print option where it is getting printed. There will be a button actually. Let's see. I mean, function. Alarms. So there are certain functions you can see related to the. So let's see in the functions. AML. See, export AML is there. So you can create a button and link this function. So you can export that, I mean, print that alarm messages. Okay, clear, sir? You create a button and link this function export AML, alarm message list. So this function will export filtered entries of the alarm message list to an external format. So as discussed, let's create one numerical alarm, or maybe I'll show it through internal. Okay. Let me go to the screens. First, let me create an internal variable. When that variable goes beyond 100, you give me an alarm. Okay. So go to new variable. So I will choose driver as internal. So I will choose as temperature. Data type I will give object type internal. Data type let it be int. If you want, you can put real also, no problem. And then give finish. So now the variable temperature is created. Now go to the temperature, go to limit values. So here you need to give the limit value. So when the limit value is 100, so 1 second, let's leave this. Go to limit value, you define the threshold actually, and then click on in alarm list and to acknowledge. So above 100, if I enter any value, I need to get an alarm. Okay. I'll go to the screens and I'll enter motor, go to element, numeric value, and choose temperature. Okay. Let me reload the project. So let's see. So nothing is there here. I can see only two are there. Now again, let me go here. I'll give 100. So you can see 100 and above, it will start giving you alarms. Can you see? So like this, you can create alarms for Boolean, integer, anything. Any doubt? The alarm is still active. So I'll just make it 10. So you can see the color has been changed because the alarm is cleared. Fine. Any doubt?
Ma'am, I want to know that when you set the alarm value, then what is the value we put in threshold value?
So that's like plus or minus 1, like that threshold.
Oh, okay.
So which means I think even for 99, it should give me an alarm. Where is this variable? Temperature. If you want, you can put threshold or you can leave it 0, no problem. So you can mention the limit value. Okay.
Okay.
So color also, if you want, you can use it. Flashing, invisible, visibility, all that can be checked. So even like if someone is going to already, like all system related events are getting logged. If you want anything to be appear as system of events that someone has started this motor, that motor, so that can also be done. So when you go here, click on the button. So you need to come here and see if you want to check. If you check it in chronological event list, so whenever someone presses the start button also, it will be reported in your system of events. Okay. So for alarms, system of events, you need to come on the variables and do the settings of your limit values and check whether you want to be displayed in alarm message list or chronological event list, and whether you want to any comment to be done before acknowledging. So that also you can do. Then two stage acknowledgement. If any critical faults are there, if you want to acknowledge them 2 times, so that two-stage acknowledgement also can be done. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now let's go to the trends. Okay. So in order to create trends, first you need to create historian. Historian is like history of data. Okay. So go to historian. Okay. Then click on add new archive. Create archive. So here you need to give a two-letter short name and then one big name. So I'll give TA, means test archive. Click on next. So now we are checking how to create trends. So for that we need to create archive historian. Now which variables you want for the trend? Okay. So maybe I will give temperature. I will also give run. So like this, whichever tags you want, you can just select and add them and then click on OK. Then go to next. If you want to do any template selections, you can do, other one you can skip. Go to next. And then we know that in trends, we have to check how frequently you want the scanning to start. So you want to scan cyclically, like for every 5 seconds, 10 seconds, you want to collect the sample, or you want to collect the samples when a certain event occurs, or record on change. So how you want the data to be logged, you can decide here. So I will select cyclic, and here time I will give every 5 seconds. Okay, click on next. So here, if you want to do any mathematical calculations with respect to your tags, you can do sum, average, anything. Otherwise, you can just do finish. So you can see a test archive with the two variables are created. Any doubt? Can anyone explain how this historian is created? If you want to create trends, you want to first create historian. Is that point clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so can someone explain how did I create the historian?
Go to student tab and edit new and give file name, uh, short name and full name.
Hmm, hmm,
After this, we select the variables
okay.
and add
Hmm.
next.
Next, and check all the timings. Okay,
Okay.
I'm just going to delete this. So now you have just created the historian. Now you need to link it to your trends screen. Okay, so go back to your functions. So there you have some work with respect to the filter. Now go to your functions. Where is functions? Go to your switch screen trend. Okay, just double click. You'll get this trends. You just select, click OK. Now here we need to add the variables. Okay, so click on add and then select both these variables. Okay, so here you can see the color. If you want, you can change the color for the trends from here, or if you're okay, you can leave it and then you click on OK. Understood? So just come back to the functions that you created for switch screen trend. Double click on it, select your screen trends, click on OK. This filter will open. Under data, you need to click on add and select the tags that were created under the test archive. Select, click on add, give OK. If you want, you can change the colors here, like whichever color you want, and then give OK. Any doubt? Okay. So it's done. You just save it. So let's see if it is coming. So here you can see there are two trends already there. Okay, for Boolean, probably we'll not be able to identify properly. So this also you can see, like, let me reduce the scaling so it will be better understanding for you. But these are the two pens that are created. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's give that filter and check. So you'll get cursor also. Bottom this data also you'll get. You can move the cursor right or left. Let me change the scale value. So go to this trends. Wait. So whether you want Y and T display or X and T display, that you can choose. Then you want the time in which format, that also can be chosen. And here the scaling you can choose. Okay, let me cancel. Let me go for the temperature tag. So you can check the access type. So here value range. So if I keep from variable, it's an integer. So it is taking the limit of 32,000 minus and plus. So if you want to limit, you can keep it like this, or if you want automatic scaling also, you can do it. So consider I give here from 0 to 500. Sorry. Okay. So like this, you can set the scale also. Clear? So you can see here that one has come here, right? So let's go here. Let me give some value 90. Let me go to the trend. Can you see here? Value is coming. It has come 10. So after, I think we had given some cyclic time. After some time, you will get that next tag. So you can see like it'll keep logging every 10 seconds. So like this, you can do the trend. So now let's see like for the cursor, how to show the values. Any doubt regarding the trend? After 10 seconds, it should drop. Anyone? Any doubt?
Ma'am, can we print to this trend?
Yes, yes. Everything same. You add one button, you have that option for export. So can you see? I'll just show you.
Actually, Uganda.
I think for trends directly it's available. Where is the screens? Trend. Export display data. So you can add a button. There's a button here. So maybe wait. Let me add it. Here. First, let me get it within the frame. Everything. Okay. So you have a direct button. Export data, and which one you want you can click, so that value will get exported. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
I wanted to show one more thing. Yes, sir.
In one time, we will get only one value or more in one round.
There will be one more function from this functions you can see. New. There will be extended trend screens historian command AML error detect. See, under historian you can have here export archive. So that whole data logging will get exported if you do archive. Because archive is nothing but the variables that are added which you want to do trend, right? So all those variables will get exported. Okay. You add a button and link this function.
Okay.
Then let's see with respect to activate curve, activate axis, color, curves, move cursor right, left. So you can add buttons for cursor movement right and left. Compatible elements, filter profiles. So clear about trends, alarms.
Yeah.
Any doubt? Something happened to the moment. Any doubt, sir? To anyone? Okay. Think didn't save it. What all changes I did. Let me reload. Yeah, so now everything is within the frame. Will get saved in your display, system. There will be a path for export. So there it will get. So again, here, what are all in the table you want tabular format to display, those things are also available here. Zoom in, zoom out. Okay. Stop. And then you want to move. So that is also available. Clear? So in order
Ma'am,
to, yeah,
can we check export how to export the file?
yes. Just a minute. First, let me see the path where it is done. Where's this trend? Let me see the location where my project was created. Alarm archive. Just a minute. Yeah, sorry. Regarding that export data, I will just check and let you know tomorrow. And if you want to know what is the cursor's present value, if you just move the cursor, you can see here in this table, it will show you what is the value. Okay. Actually, this button is not working. Let's try once with that export archive data and check. So we'll go to add a button. Sorry, cancel. So I want to link a function. So go here and disable this. Go to function, go to new function, go to historian, export archive, click OK, and then select this test archive and how you want to get exported. You want in CSV format, XML format. Can you please mute? Thank you. So, which is the archive? Then, how you want the format to be exported? What are all the columns you want? You can select and then give a file name to export. So, I will give as trend values, or if you want to click on generate file name automatically, you can do that also. And then where you want to get exported. So, as of now, it's in my training folder. Okay, click OK. So you can see that function 0. Let's rename so that we remember tomorrow what is what. Okay, let me reload. Let's wait for another 5 or 10 seconds. What happened to this? Okay, I'm going to click the button. So you can see it is clicked. I will go to that folder, desktop, and then today's training. So I think this was the one. So you can see this. I don't know. We had given CSV, but it was not taken. So can you see the values which we have given since starting? 90. Then we've given one. Like everything data has been exported based on the time and date. Can you see? 35 temperature. Probably that format I need to check once again. Otherwise, so like this, you can get all the data with timestamp. So this is also okay, right? So it's 3-1 up to 3-2 it has taken. It's now 3-4, I guess. Okay, sir. So every 5 seconds we had given. So every 5 seconds it's been stamping and you're getting the data. Okay. Understood? Hello.
Yeah. We
Sorry, your voice
will
is not clear.
uh,
Hello?
I think
Your
we
voice is not clear.
next file in Excel.
Hello? Sir, your voice is not clear. I think you were about to say something. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you
Yes,
hear
ma'am.
my
Mohit, sir, you were saying something. You were not audible clearly. Okay, we'll take a break for 10 minutes. 3:15 will be back. So meanwhile, if you have any doubt, you just think about it. 3:15 we will start. Okay, let's take a break. 10 minutes. Oh, I had not started recording. No one had even mentioned about it.
Oh my.
Huh? Okay, fine. After the break, we'll start recording.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, any doubt since morning what and all we discussed? Any doubt since morning what all we discussed? Yes. Which report you're telling? The trend values or other report? That tomorrow we will discuss. So we can create a report. So in report you can have all the alarm values, you can have all the chronological list values, you can have all the historian values. So those things like customize the report I'll show you. So tomorrow all of you download this report builder in your laptops. So we'll be using that report builder, Microsoft report builder, in order to create the reports. Yes, it's a free software. Any other doubts? Hmm? So I think for today, these are all the topics I wanted to discuss.
Madam,
So to
can you please repeat one more time that topic, header, footer, and that main script?
script or frame,
Yes, yes. Which we start at the starting.
that is
Which,
frames. So first
yes,
you
yes.
need to create frames. See, first you need to create frames. Let me share my screen. See, first you need to create frames. That is, frames is nothing but you're creating a layout for your screens. So totally you need to know in basically you need to create one template. So in a template, what and all you want to have common in all the screens. So you create frames for that. So in my project, I want to have header, I want to have one footer, I want to have a navigation bar, I want to have a main screen. So like this, I want some four frames that has to appear throughout all the screens. So I created the frames. Corresponding to that, I created the screens also. Apart from that, additional screens also I created. Next, I need to create a script of auto start. So whenever I start, I want header, footer, navigation, main screen to appear in all my screens. Okay, so first I need to create a switch screen function related to the screens. Next, you need to create script. So script is nothing but a group of function. So go to script, choose the script auto start, and you add all those functions: header, navigation, alarm, banner, that one. Clear?
Okay, ma'am.
Maybe you can go through the recording and you can when you try you'll understand better. Okay?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Like there are so many scripts. One of the script that I used was auto start.
Hmm?
There are so many script: auto start, auto end, simulation, client, like that. All of you understood about the historian?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So tomorrow we will discuss about a reaction matrix, and then we will discuss about how to create reports. So please install this Microsoft Report Builder.
Mm.
Okay. And also about symbol library we will discuss tomorrow. Yes. Mm. Yeah. And numeric value only is okay. It depends on now the data type that you're using. No. So for example, let me create one tag of real. Sure. Yes, please. So you're sharing your screen? Yes, sir. Can you show? I can see repo. I can see a report builder something.
सिक्स पॉइंट जीरो वन चाहिए कौन सा हाँ, क्यों?
Yeah.
बोलो ये वाला भी डाउनलोड करो ये और जो भी वर्जन है 6.01 नहीं चल रहा है ये भी नहीं चलेगा तो
Where is your tag? Sir, actually, I think you're sharing only that screen. You do share all. Share. Share windows you give. Okay. Can you show me there the tags that was imported? Go to properties. No. Here value display you go. Show leading zeros. You click on show leading zeros. You just save it and run. Save and that create service engines. No, no. You should also do create service engine. Cancel. No, no. Below save there are two, no? Yes. No, first and second. That and next to that. First and second. First and second. Yes. Second also you click. Now you run. Mm. Okay. Close that. Go to the tags variable. Mm. Mm. Go to the tag. Here decimals it is given 0, no? Is it possible to change it? Yeah. Save it. Yeah. Now run. I think you should have removed that leading zeros. Okay. Any other doubt? So, like, if you start doing, you will get doubts like this. So, I suggest please uh, try to do all the things: alarms, trends, system events, then import the tags from PLC to Zenon and try. Okay. So, tomorrow we will discuss remaining topics. And if you have any doubts, I want both of from Arisak and from Rhythm also, please create one project and show first. After you display your project, we'll continue. Okay. Any other doubts? Okay, then if no doubts, we can stop stop for the day. Okay. Thank you.